welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So for today's video, I'm gonna give you guys a quick review on my Gucci Marmont velvet bag, and I'm also gonna show you guys what all fits inside. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I would love it if you considered subscribing. I make new videos every Sunday and I would love to have you here. Okay, so this is the bag in question. This is the Gucci Marmont mini velvet bag. Now this bag comes in 4 different sizes. Like I said, mine is the mini size. It also comes in a ton of different colors, and it also comes in a all leather version, which is really pretty as well. So let's go ahead and start off with what fits inside. I used this bag earlier today, so it's packed full of stuff, and I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like. So as you can see, I have a ton of stuff in here right now, and I'm just gonna show you guys what's in here so you can kind of get an idea of what all fits in this bag. So the first thing in here is this little hair clip, and then I have my phone in here. Now I used to have the iPhone 7 Plus and it fit in here perfectly fine as well, even with a case. Next I have a pair of sunglasses, my car keys, which are pretty bulky, a card holder, a lip gloss, a lip liner, a compact mirror, and then I have another lip liner and lipstick, and a gift card. So as you can see, it can hold quite a lot for being a mini bag. Now this is what it looks like once it's empty, and it's a super lightweight bag, which makes it so comfortable for like everyday use. Now one thing I wanted to mention is if you close the bag, you can see that the corners right here have some really large gaps. So if you carry things in your bag like I just had in here, like loose lip liners and lipsticks, you have to be careful because they can fall out. I can't even count how many times I've had lip liners and lipsticks fall out of the side of this. Luckily, I've never lost anything. I always kind of noticed once it fell out. A good way to kind of prevent that from happening is to just put everything in like a little pouch that you can close, like all your loose items, and then put that in the bag, and it would fit because you can see it can hold quite a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's move on to wear and tear. Now I've only had this bag for about 5 months, and I usually don't like doing reviews on handbags unless I've had them for like 6 months to a year. However, I've used this bag so incredibly much in the past 5 months that I'm already noticing a little bit of wear on it, and I thought I would share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and start off with the hardware. My hardware still looks really nice. There's no chipping, there's no dents, there's absolutely no scratches on the logo at all. Same with the chain, it still looks really, really nice. Now, I will say that I do have the Gucci Marmont belt, and that has actually chipped for me. So I'm really happy that the logo on the bag hasn't chipped. The leather part of the strap is still in excellent condition as well. It still feels really nice and it still looks really good. And this bag is so comfortable. Like if you wear this crossbody, which I mainly do, it just kind of molds into your shoulder and it's super, super comfy. Now, let's go ahead and open the bag. So when I open it, the inside of the flap is leather, and I do have some small scratches in here, and I've tried buffing them out, but they really aren't coming out at all, which I'm not too upset about that because you can't really see it anyways because obviously it's on the inside of the bag. Now the interior, which is really delicate, and a pretty light color, surprisingly still looks really good and is actually holding up pretty nice. Now it does attract a little bit of dirt because of the light color, so sometimes like I have to brush it out, but other than that it looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and talk about the part that's not so good. Quite a lot of people are worried about this bag attracting a lot of lint. Now I haven't had any issues with that at all. But let's talk about the biggest issue I'm having right now with this bag. So if you wear this bag as a crossbody bag, which you would carry it like this, then as you can see, a small part of the chain lays across the top of the bag. So what has happened here is that the area where the chain lays has kind of destroyed the velvet. It almost looks like the velvet is thinning out and almost like there's chunks of it missing, which then makes it look just really patchy, and it's not a good look. And I'm assuming that over the next few months and years, it's only gonna get worse. So that's something to keep in mind. I don't know if that's only happening to my bag, because before I purchased this bag, I looked at a lot of reviews online and I've not heard anybody talk about this. So maybe that's just happening to my bag, but it is something that's happening and it's a little bit annoying. Another issue is this area right here, which is not that big of a deal, but since you're touching this part a lot when you're opening and closing the bag, it's definitely already showing signs of wear. It almost looks like the velvet is like matted together in some areas, and I've tried rubbing it out and it really won't come out at all. Now, the back of the bag still looks really good, and the bottom still looks really good as well. The corners on the bottom still look excellent. However, the corners on the top are showing some signs of wear. The same thing is kind of happening here. It's almost like it's thinning out and it looks really patchy. This area right here is where the bag is rubbing on my pants, like when I walk, when I'm wearing a crossbody. So, unfortunately for me, the velvet isn't wearing nice at all because I've only had this bag for 5 months and I'm already seeing so many areas that are showing signs of wear. Another thing that's not an issue but that bothers me a little bit is, like I said, if there's nothing in this bag, it's super light. So what I find is happening is when there's nothing in it, it kind of squishes together at the top and then you get this pointed look up here, which I don't like that at all. So I've been stuffing this bag so it can maintain its shape and it won't get any more pointy than it already is up here, because like I said, I don't like the way that looks. But yeah, that's it. That's everything that I've been noticing, and I thought I would share it with you guys because I know a lot of you are curious about this bag. I get so many questions about it. I did want to mention though that I don't regret buying it at all. I still love this bag and I would buy it again. I just love the look of it. I think it's super easy to wear. So yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next week. Bye.